Yeah, I mean, part of the game that I saw, we didn't do particularly well. Shields, he just got us to expand. The lefties had a tough time laying off the slider, especially down and in. We didn't really hit too many balls hard. AD had a good night, obviously. Just not many opportunities, and they bunched some hits together to put up the 3 spot, and they added a couple more along the way. But what jumps out is that we're having trouble putting any kind of innings together.
That 6th inning was so bizarre, starting with Gene Glynn. What happened?
Yeah, I don't want to get too long-winded about it. We thought there was a missed ball call the previous inning, and there was a discussion about it. I think the umpires all knew we thought it was, and it continued into the next inning. And Jerry decided that Gino was taking it too far, I guess, and so that's the explanation I got. And then, they had the first and third play where, the proper way to disengage the rubber to be able to fake to first and reverse your throw to third, it was suspicious in the fact that we couldn't tell if he disengaged with the rubber at all after he jumped in the air. And there's a lot of things about the move that were suspect to me. A manager has a right to question a balk if it doesn't involve a step move, and he convinced the home plate umpire to confer, and then they reversed it. And I just, I wasn't particularly happy to hear that they all said that they saw that he had properly disengaged with the rubber, because I don't believe they did. It was fast. And his landing, I looked at replay, I couldn't even tell if he did. So it was just a weird sequence.
Is that the explanation of why Renteria did not get ejected, because there was a step move?
Yeah, there are times when you can ask for explanations on balks, depending on the type of balk that is called. And I asked him about that, and because that's somewhat interpretive too. So. There's some fuzzy areas there that were involved with everyone's displeasure, at least on our side.
Are you allowed to go out and get an explanation too, or is you leaving the dugout at that point? Is that a reviewable? I mean, it's not obviously.
It's not reviewable. No, I was just you could see that if they were if they were going to reverse that call, I mean, there was a good chance I was going to be gone. I mean, that was kind of obvious to everybody.
So you guys thought there was a balk when Adrianza was on base?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was for me. It was a flagrant non-stop, and they were. I think Gino and Jerry got into a disagreement about what a stop entails. I mean, if your hands are in one continuous motion in your delivery, I mean that's. You can't coach your base runners if you're allowed to do that as a pitcher. I mean, that was. And they're gonna miss those sometimes. But that one was costly. Double play came, and we lost an opportunity for a couple of guys with a man scoring position when the game was still somewhat in contention.
Gene doesn't get mad, Molly, so he had to have plenty of conviction there. Am I wrong for reading that?
I don't know the particulars of the discussion other than Jerry, just saying that they had discussed it and it continued, and he thought it was over the top.